Good
Okay.
morning, everyone. I have been looking forward to this interview all week, and I am so honored to introduce you to Beatrice Yesufu. Thank you for joining us. Oh, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Uh-oh. Well, let me tell you a little bit about her while she's in Nigeria, by the way. So the fact that we can even do this is amazing, that she can be that many miles away and we can still see each other and do a live TV. So I'm not exactly sure how Beatrice came into my life. She was on my Facebook page, and we were friends. We've been friends for a little while on Facebook, and then she joined my private group, and I started to learn a little bit more about her. And oh my gosh, the background that she has and the what she's created. She lost her husband at a very young age and had two small children. And in Nigeria, there is no any kind of support. So she was without lodging. She didn't know where she was going to get her money. Her husband had been sick for quite a while, and so she did not want that to happen to anybody else. Here she comes. Here she comes. Let's take her back in. Okay, Beatrice, thanks for coming back.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
I was just telling them a little bit about you, but I just want to
Okay.
say thank you so much for joining me, and also God bless you for the work that you're doing. So
Thank you so much.
Beatrice formed something called the Christian Widows and Widowers Empowered. And I tell you what she's doing with these people is just phenomenal. Beatrice, tell us a little bit about why you started the organization.
Thank you so much, Colimios. It is a privilege to be on this live show with you. Even though we have been friends on Facebook for the past 3 years now, and your program, your training class has been a blessing to me, even as a young widow. Christian Widow Empire Initiative Nigeria. I started this organization on the 17th of October 2017. I could remember vividly that time I was lonely, I was depressed, I was looking for friend. I was looking for if peradventure I can see any widow of my age to speak with, and that was what prompted me even to start the group. Yes, I was looking for one of such in Nigeria, but I couldn't get anyone on the internet. So I searched for Christian widows on the internet, and I saw a lot of widow support group in California, in US, in UK. I could remember vividly that day. I joined about 25 groups that day. And when I saw what is going on in the group, even outside my country, I discovered that what is peculiar even to us here is happening in other country. Grieving is the same way everywhere. No matter the race, no matter the color, a widow is a widow in every part of the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're all, I mean, I've been a widow for 9 years, and it always is interesting to me how, there's a lot of things that cross a lot of borders, and being a widow, unfortunately, is one of them. So I know that you were a young mother with children, and you were struggling to find your path. And
Yeah.
now you're helping hundreds and hundreds of women with the work that you do. First of all, how do the women find you? Is it by word of mouth, or do you go out? Do you do a lot of outreach? How does that happen?
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm a young searching for friends of same mind with me that I can speak with on this journey. I'm for and the journey is lonely if you don't have a like mind. So when I joined other their story in the support group really processing a lot. So after some months that I joined, I decided to start one even in Nigeria. I could remember then there was a friend, that is Sebra Robinson, encouraged me a lot to start one for Nigerian widow. And Philip Kerrips also, she also encourages me. So that was how I started the group called Christian Widower Empire Initiative Nigeria. And from there, we have been having series of widows, young and old, of like minds, joining the group. I told one thing I told myself is that I'm not inviting anybody because I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone that is widow. So every member of Christian Widow Empire Initiative Nigeria, they saw it on the internet, the name, and they applied to join, and we bring them in. By the grace of God, the group has grown up to 2,000 plus, above 2,000 members. And we are so much blessed with training widows on how to live their life and be happy even in their grieving journey.
Wow. Wow. Well, I know you have all kinds of programs tonight. You told me last week that you have, in May, you fed over 200 women or people rather, and you have both men and women that you support. Some of the videos that you sent me were just heartbreaking and heartwarming. So, what are some of the other programs that you have besides providing food?
Thank you so much, ma. We have a monthly program in Christian Widow Empire Initiative Nigeria. We train widows on how to take care of their children. All our trainings are free. We do monthly training online where we train them on their health, general health. We have training on mental health this year twice. We have training on empowerment and money mindset. We observe International Widows Day. The last month, the June home, we have a 1 week program, and our point of reference was a right mindset. So we have been consistently uh, doing program for the past 1.5 year now. But this organization started in 2017. We did a conference. We do a lot of conference both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. We also have our prayer, the spiritual aspect of the widow. Spiritual control the physical. So we as widow, we need to pray. We believe that prayer, the God factor, will help us to achieve a lot of things, because from the word of God, we know that God promised us that He is the husband of the widow. So because of that, we believe that calling upon Him in everything we do will enable us to achieve a lot of things in life. So we have the spiritual aspect of our program where we do our prayer summit every May. And this goes round to all the states in Nigeria and also in other African country. Last year we were in Ghana for prayer summits, and we affected almost about 175 widows in Ghana with Dolly Foundation in Accra, Ghana. We also, I think, I also did a program with Uganda widow this year, but it was on the internet. It was an online program. So we do a lot for widows. We do take care. We have our doctors among us, and some of our friends. We have a doctor, Idoko Emmanuel from Canada, who has volunteered to be of help to widows. We form a forum where widows are able to talk and speak their mind to about 3 doctors in that group, where they find counseling on their health issue. We also we have put faces to names in our organization by coming together on a monthly basis to do a breakfast program where we advise one another, and that enables the members even to know each other very well. So we do a lot of program for widows online and physically also. So we also help widows, as you said, during this period of COVID-19 pandemic, we are able to reach out to 200 widows in the month of May. This program was sponsored by Crystalline of Joyful Widow in California. So he did a fundraiser for us that we are able to use even to take care of our widows with a 1 week of food provision for each one of them in 10 states in Nigeria.
Wow. Wow. So you'd also mentioned that you do micro loans. How does that work?
Thank you so much. We July is a month of empowerment. We believe in change. We believe that our kindness and our hope will bring changes that the world desire. So for us to bring the changes we want, even in the widow community, we don't need to be empowered, I believe. Apart from all this training, what I tell them in the group is that if you have been on my group for past 1 year, you must have something to be doing with your end. So July is a month of empowerment. So I posted something in the group that if you are given a certain amount of money, what can you use it to do? And over 250 members gave me or commented with their proposal of what they can use that sum of amount of money to start as a business, because I believe in teaching them how to catch fish. If you give them fish, they eat it and finish it, but give teach a woman teach them how to catch fish, it will last for long and it will feed their generation. So in view of this, we decided to go on a micro loan. So we've got Kedi Salem again. She also decided to go on funding for us, and she was able to raise $955 for us. So this one we use to start a business for widows. Each one of them, they apply for the loan. We're able to give presently, we're giving 5 people 20,000 each to start a business. This money will stay with them for 3 months. Then after 3 months, they pay it back without interest, so that we can give to another set of widows. And we have agreed to follow them in their progress as they are doing the business. So each one that collect the money will give us a video of what he or she is using the money to do, then so that we can get more people to invest in that. It is a free interest loan. It's not a gift, so that they can use it well and refund it, and other widows can also benefit from it.
That's phenomenal. That's, when my kids were younger and they were just getting their families, was
Mm,
when microloan, you just started hearing about microloan or organizations. And so
mm,
every year for Christmas, instead of giving gifts to my kids and to my grandkids,
mm.
I would do a bunch of microloans, and then we would spend the evening, Christmas Eve, going
Okay,
through, and everybody got to pick out who they wanted to loan their money to. And every
okay.
year, of course, I did an extra amount every year. So pretty soon, they all have
Mm.
several $100s that they're gifting out at anywhere from
Wow.
25 to $50 a piece. And it was so much fun watching
Yes,
these people as
yes.
they were growing. And one of my granddaughters, who was very young, I think she was 7, and
Okay.
she gave money to these young girls that wanted to start a band. And
Okay.
and that was like, 7, 8 years, well, maybe longer than that, maybe 10 years ago now. And she's
Wow.
still friends with them. Yes.
That's
So, I mean, providing microloans is just an amazing way to help
yes.
people. And you're right. You can give
Yes.
them fish and they can eat the fish. But if you teach them how to fish, they can take care of themselves. And so I think that's
Yes.
an important message. Well, Beatrice,
Yes.
I have to tell you, I mean, when I started going onto your site and onto your Facebook and
Yes.
seeing how bold, I think you probably saw, I quoted it several times this week, where you were
Okay.
at a meeting, yeah, and you talked
Oh,
about being bold and being brave, and
yes. You will be.
you are the epitome of being bold and being brave. So
Thank you.
I'm gonna post your Facebook page on the link. Where can people go to find out how they can donate?
Okay. Hello, pardon?
Where can people go so they can donate money to you?
Yes, if they visit our website, there is a pay stick where they can donate. And if you can also raise the fund for us, you can do so also. Because the fundraising that is on our page, it can only work for Nigerian. So to do a fundraising from your state, possibly you can do that and you get
We
it
could
to
do like a
record.
GoFundMe or something like that.
You said?
We can do like a GoFundMe. There's
Yes,
a
yes.
yeah,
It's
for
better.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can
Yes,
do
yes,
that. We will do
yes,
that. I will set it up
yes.
today so that people
Okay.
can see this and donate. Okay.
Thank you.
She has provided me with all kinds of wonderful videos. So I'm going to be posting those on my Facebook page this next week. And so that you can see some of the amazing work that Beatrice is doing. Beatrice, I can't thank you enough for being such a giver and such a wonderful human being. And
Yes,
um, we're friends for life now.
yes, yes. Also, I will also want to chip in something again. Part of the people that we help are the widows with pregnancy at the point of bereavement.
Wow.
There are some widows that they were pregnant when their husband died. So CWWE Nigeria has taken it upon themselves that each of those children that were born, we want to be responsible to taking care of them in the academics. So we need fund also to take care of those children. I can remember early this year, I went to do a naming ceremony of one of our baby in a faraway village from me. It was, for a woman to lost her husband while carrying the pregnancy is a double tragedy. I could remember myself, I have a baby of 1 year old in my hand when my husband died. At the initial stage when I look at this my son, I was like, it's like double trauma is a tragedy. So there's emotional pain in the life of those children, in those women, especially we will be happy to also get help for such children even in our midst.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's very, very powerful. Yeah, the children that have never are never going to know their parent. That's an extra burden for the parent alive as well as the family around them. So that's additionally excellent
Yes.
work that you do. So thank you so much, Beatrice. I can't say enough about how much I admire the work you're doing, and I'm so
Mm,
happy that I can be here to support you. And I'm going to call on my friends. Please, I'm going to put together a GoFundMe page. Please come and support the work that she's doing. It's critical work. If we can help the children of Nigeria, then we change how they live, and we change the country as well. So it's a
yes.
very, very important work that you're doing, and I thank you so much, Beatrice.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
All right, well, you'll be hearing more about Beatrice because I'm not going to let this one go. So,
Oh, that's wonderful. And I really appreciate.
well, I appreciate that you reached out to me and you were telling me your story because I had been on your Facebook page, but I hadn't really paid that much of attention. I'm sorry to say, but now you've got my attention. So,
Wow, that's a plus for me, and I thank God for that.
well, again,
Thank
and
you so much.
thank you being a part of my life, and
And
thank you for all the work you do.
yes, thank you for the for the package you sent to me on the leadership kit. Is
Oh,
of is of a great help. So I've become a kit boot leader.
thank you. Thank you. All right,
Yeah,
everybody. Everyone, thank you so much. Beatrice, thank you so much. I'll be posting the GoFundMe page as well as some of the videos all this next week. So stay tuned for that. And please, when I set the GoFundMe page, let's see if we can't give Beatrice a big hand. over here in the United States. All right, everybody. I love you bunches, and we'll be back for another great
I love
interview. I'll be bringing Beatrice back, by the way, so just so you know. So, all right,
thank
thank you, everyone, and we'll talk again soon with another great interview.
thank you so